Welcome to my campfire stories. Pull yourself up a chair and sit a while. Have you ever heard the story of the ghost of Hollow Creek? It's a small stream, just a couple of miles north from here. Peaceful place now, but it wasn't always that way. They say it was haunted by the lady of the creek. Let me tell you her story. Back in the 1800s, there was a woman named Eleanor who lived in these woods. She wasn't like most folks. Preferred solitude, spoke to the trees and had a way with animals that people said was unnatural. Some thought she was a healer, others whispered she was a witch. One winter a group of settlers came through. Times were hard and food was scarce. Eleanor, kind as she was, offered to help. She gave them medicine, food, and even taught them how to forage. But as time passed, the settlers grew suspicious of her. How could one woman survive so well out here alone? Why did the woods seem to obey her? One night, a child from the settlers fell ill. Parents begged Eleanor for help and tried her best, but the boy didn't make it. The settlers' grief turned to rage, and the settlers accused her of witchcraft. They dragged her to the creek, bound her hands and feet, and threw her into the freezing water. As she sank, she cursed them all, vowing that anyone who crossed her creek would never find peace again. The settlers moved on in time, but Hollow Creek was never the same. They say the water ran red that spring, and the woods grew darker, quieter. People started disappearing. Hunters, travellers, even children. The few who made it back spoke of a pale figure, dripping wet with long black hair and hollow eyes standing by the creek. A voice would call to them, soft at first, then louder, demanding, "Why did you let me drown?" Years later, the settlers' descendants tried to make peace. They built a small wooden bridge over the creek, hoping it might keep her spirit at bay. But the curse remained. People say if you walk across that bridge at midnight, you'll hear her footsteps behind you, even though there's no one there. And if you dare to look back, well, let me tell you this. No one who's ever looked back has ever lived to tell the tale. Well, that's enough campfire stories for one night. Sweet dreams, everyone.